Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a visitor. Meet my big sister.
Hi guys! Just enjoying some Rehan biscuits. They are really yummy.
So today, this is my eldest sister, like the eldest one in my family. And today she paid a visit, and I just wanted to get some realistic answers from her, like with you guys, for you guys to know more about us, right? So I wanted to ask her genuine thoughts about my marriage, like when I told her, because I think you were the first person I told about my relationship, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to tell us the genuine thought, like what immediately came into her mind after me telling her I'm dating someone and this person is Indian. Like both of us are close. We have been so close ever since.
Ever since when we were young, very young.
Ever since, like we've done almost everything together, and yeah. So I want to hear from her. Like, so when I first told you about my relationship with an Indian man, what came into your mind? Like the genuine one. Like, what was your thought about that? Did you feel bad or what?
Actually, the first time you told me, I remember I was still in school. I was still in medical school.
Yeah.
And as in fact my final year, I think. So she visited me at school and she was like, you know what? I've seen someone and someone is serious and he's really serious and we are planning to move on. I was like,
Yeah.
So she was like, but he's Indian. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Indian? I grew up hearing people around, like in our country, Uganda. Most people be like, Indians never marry Africans. So that came in my mind first. It was like, isn't this guy just going to play around with my little sister? And after I drop her and what, I told her, no.
She was so serious.
I can't allow you to do that. The first time I told her, no, my dear. Look for another guy, or no, I can't allow you to date an Indian guy. So
like I remember you got so furious. You kept on calling me again and again, and you're like, think about it. This is about your future. You're going to, you're still young. You're going to spoil your future. Remember he's an Indian. Blah blah blah. You really got furious. I remember.
Yeah.
And she didn't talk to me for so many days.
Yeah, I remember I was annoyed. I was like, this girl, she doesn't know what she really wants. There are guys out there, guys who are far better than getting married to an Indian. No, actually, I didn't know it would end into marriage. I just thought this guy is dating her, play around with her, and after dump her. That's what was on my mind.
Yeah, because that is what we grew up knowing about Indians, right? So nobody was happy about it, of course. But are you happy now? Like,
I'm really so happy. Actually, things turned out. By the time I finished my medical school, these guys were so close. I was like, I couldn't believe it. At first, I felt jealous. I felt jealous. Do you know I felt jealous?
Really?
Because I was seeing my little sister. I remember when we were young. So I could tell her every problem that I have. Whenever I'm annoyed, my mom could call her. Our mom could call and be like, what's wrong with your big sister? I see she's so annoyed. She could know everything about me and I could be knowing everything about her.
Yeah.
So I was seeing some man coming to intrude us. Take away that love, that,
Yeah, exactly.
But then things went on well. These guys got married in 2015. Traditional 16, yeah. The traditional intro, that is Kuhinjira. Yeah, Kuhinjira. Their Kuhinjira happened here, and we did it. Just guess what? The first time she introduced Mr. Jit.
It was on your birthday, I remember. The first time you saw him, you had gotten to hear a lot about him, but the first time you saw him, like physically, was on your birthday, I remember.
Yeah. I used to do birthdays back then. Yeah. Then guessing what? we did the wedding our way. We are Banyankole, but we did it our way.
Our way. Like,
so our dad was scared. He was like, these Indians are here at their place. It's the girl who pays dowry. So how are we going to do it? We're like, Daddy, relax. Everything is in control.
Yeah.
So we thank God that he allowed to do it our way, in our tradition, and I was really so happy with that. And where they are right now, I just thank God for having let her meet Mr.
J. Indeed, for sure. That is true. So basically, when I met him in 2013. I hid it from everybody at first because I knew obviously everyone would be like, he's going to play with you and nothing is going to go ahead.
I think everyone you're telling was telling you that.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Even our eldest brother, right?
Yeah, and I remember my brother wanted to was so furious and so mad at me, and at one point he was almost going to flog me. He's like, you're still young, what's wrong with you? I was so young, guys, to be honest with you. But then I thank God everything went well. And the first time he came home, like here when a man wants to marry someone, I mean a lady, he has to go to the lady's home, right? With his maybe friends or brothers or whatever to ask for the hand in marriage of that lady.
Yeah, that's so called kuchala.
Yes, so my husband came alone, like single-handedly. He came so alone, like
alone.
Bold, and I sat next to him, and my dad had just gotten home, I remember, and then my mom fidgeted around, and he's like, somebody has come to see you, blah blah blah. Of course my mom knew about it, but mothers always keep secrets, their daughter's secrets. So when he came in, my husband was so nice. They talked. Yeah, you do. So he's like, I want to marry your daughter, like boldly. My dad is like, what? Yeah, I would love to marry your daughter. So,
and I love that braveness.
my dad was like, hold on, how old are you? Like, he was asking me, how old are you? So I told him how old I was that time, and he's like, I think he was like, man, this can't work. You're still so young. But then my husband was so determined, like he really knew what he wanted.
And was so patient with that.
Yeah, he gave them time, like, to think about it. He gave everybody time, and he knew that everything is going to come out, well at the end of it. There is light at every end of the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
So I think he just, because we have an age difference of how many years? He's 38, I'm 28, so 10 years. So he was a bit older than me. Okay, let me say. Okay, he did look his age by that time. Would you give him the age? I think he was around 20, 25 or whatever. So yeah, my dad was like, no, you're still so young to get married. You still have so many things to do. You still, have so many things to accomplish. You have dreams and blah blah blah. But every parent wants their daughters to be happy.
Yeah,
so I think, and as an elder, I think they sat as elders. I think they sat and they're like, they saw something, I think, different in him. They're like, go on. But it was quite a while. He gave them time to think about it. His family also had taken time to think about it. So yeah, I just wanted to get her opinion.
Actually, the other thing that really beat my understanding was the time he was marrying her. He was like, now you people are marrying your girl, but us Indians, women don't work. I was like, what? What?
But he had told me that earlier, and at first I wasn't happy with it, but then I was like, why not try it
I looked at us, I was like, now, actually we are 4 girls. So by that time she had started working. I remember I was working. There is one in between us was working, so we could bring some gifts for mom at home, some what. I was like, oh, so now we are going to remain only the 2 of us. So this lady is getting out. Now if she doesn't work, how will she be helping mom, how we should, like when you have a problem, how we should be helping you. But we thank God, like Jit is a provider for everything to her. Whether there is what. In fact, she's at home but working. She's a working class at home.
I never lack anything. Like I never did stepped back from my responsibilities as a daughter.
Everything is okay. Everything is well. Yeah. Everything is okay. Actually, I urge all parents, when love hits, never step in the way of your children, because you never know. You may stop and be like, no, I want my child to get married to so and so, or blah blah blah. Just leave it to flow.
Yeah.
Always just leave it to flow. It's only God who prepares that.
God makes that.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, that is it. I wanted you guys to meet my beloved big sister.
I love you all. Thank you
so much for
subscribing, liking, sharing. We thank you for all the support, and we pray that you continue doing that till she's one of the good.
I just actually, why I started the YouTube thingy, I just want to let people know that whatever they think about the Indian and African marriages is wrong.
Is
right?
Myth, total myth.
Yes, because most of them think like he's going to make you give birth and stuff, and then he will dump you and run away. But I've been with my husband for 10 years. Like, we dated and we got married, and we were friends at first, and you see, destiny has its own way of making things happen. So when a child comes and tells you something, do not just jump into conclusion. First, let maybe the what God,
nature
take
control.
Yes. You never know what is going to happen in the nearby future, because see me, like, people thought a lot, like,
actually bad. If you had stepped into her way, she would be cursing us right now. She'd be like, you guys made me marry this person. Now I wish. She would be wishing, of which there is no wish, no what. Everything is okay.
There is no regret in my life. I'm so happy. I thank God, for letting me think straight. At times you just there is time when I had just gotten married, I had I think I went into some small depression because of people's words and stuff. People just put things in your mind. You married him, blah blah blah. He's going to do it.
He's making you be a housewife, blah blah blah.
So if I had listened to all that and stuff, and I would step back, and my life would be different right now. And I'm so happy with what I have right now, with what nature has given to me, like what God has given to me. Like, I'm so happy and so grateful. My husband, I'm so happy, and the love is still there after all that.
It's just flowing. It's just like every day is a new brand new day.
It's like we met yesterday, so I really thank God for that. So I just want to change the what people think is happening when people get married to Indians. They think it doesn't happen. It never happens for Africans to get married to Indians, but it is so wrong. I just want to bring that on the table so that people know that there's so many good Indians that are out there. Okay, not all tomatoes have gone bad. Like, some of them are still so good. So we should just wish well for our sisters and daughters, and whoever comes up and says, I'm dating so and so, and I would want to get married to this person. So you just give them your blessings and wish them well, and just keep them in your prayers, right?
Yeah.
So that is what my family did for me, and I'm so happy. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
You're welcome.
For everything you've done for me whenever I had, those small, disturbances or whatever. She would be the one to be like, put you straight. Think about it. Do you think it's good for you or whatever? So that is it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, don't forget that, and hit the bell so that whenever we make new videos, they come straight to you. You get the notification. Subscription is completely free, do not forget that, and don't forget to like my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.